Receiving schools, here is a reference for today's lesson. The strand, substrand, outcome, topic, materials, and your reference.
Good morning, 8Cs, receiving school students and teachers.
Good morning, Miss Yuma.
Thank you, sit down. Receiving students and 8Cs, our topic for today's lesson. Like I reminded you in our previous lesson that we're still on the topic trade. Okay, looking at international trade relationship, the main topic currencies, okay? Currency, you can get that topic down, currencies. Okay, I have it here, currencies. Okay, what is a currency, class, 8Cs and receiving students? What is a currency? When we're talking about currency, what are we talking about here? Yes? Money, yeah. Money. What about money? Money that is used in a particular country, okay? Money used in a particular country. So the currency of our country, Papua New Guinea, is Kina and Toya. Okay, Kina and Toya, we use Kina and Toya here in Papua New Guinea. We don't use Kina and Toya in Australia. We don't use Kina and Toya in America. Those countries, they have their own currency. They use their own money, okay, their own money, yes. So in Papua New Guinea, our currency is Kina and Toya. So money used in a particular country. Okay, good. Okay, let's move on. All right, it says, not all money is of equal value. Not all money, okay, are equal. For example, Kina and Toya, the value is not equal with US dollars or Australian dollars. They have different values. Okay, when selling goods and services, most countries like to be paid in hard currencies. Okay, examples of currencies or hard currencies which are acceptable all over the world. Okay, we have US dollar, okay, the US dollar, Japanese yen, okay, that's currency of Japan, British pound, okay, German mark, Australian dollar. Okay, these are examples of hard currencies which are used all over the world. Okay, these are the main currencies that are used, that can be used or acceptable all over the world. Okay, let's move on. All right, countries can only get hard currencies from selling their exports, okay? They can get hard currencies, they can get US dollar or Japanese yen from selling their exports, okay? From selling their exports, they receive money, yeah? Okay, they receive their income or money. Okay, oops. Okay, no need for you to copy this one down. It says. Okay, let's move on. Daphne, can you read this, please? Okay.
When a country sells its goods, buys what it needs, and has hard currency left over, that money is then saved. These savings are called foreign reserves.
Okay, good. All right, it reads, when a country sells its goods, okay, or it exports, buys what it needs, all right, and it has leftover, okay, leftover money or hard currency, that money is saved for other use or purpose. These savings are called foreign reserves, okay. The money that is left over, okay, from the export or from making money, okay, export, and then they buy whatever that they need. Okay, the money that is left over, okay, is called foreign reserves. Okay, money that is left over then saved is known as foreign reserves. Okay. All right, finished? Okay. All right, let's move on. What is the currency of India? Does anyone know, receiving students? What is the currency of India? Emmanuel?
Indian rupee.
All right. Emmanuel said Indian rupee. You agree? Okay, the currency is for India rupee or rupees. Okay, R-U-P-E-E. Okay, Indian rupee. Next one, the currency of Indonesia. Does anyone know, receiving students, what is the currency of Indonesia? What do they use? What money, what type of money do they use in Indonesia? Okay, Eunice.
Rupiah.
Okay, very good. Rupiah. Okay, Rupiah. R-U-P-I-A-H. Rupiah. Okay, in India they use rupee. Okay, Indonesia rupiah. All right, the currency of New Zealand. Currency of New Zealand. What do they use? Okay, Samuel. New Zealand. What do they use in New Zealand? The type of money?
New Zealand dollars.
Okay, New Zealand dollars. All right. In New Zealand, they use New Zealand dollars. Okay, thank you, receiving students and 8Cs. Okay. Okay, just wait. What's the other one? Okay, next activity here, 8Cs and receiving students. Okay, it says study these foreign exchange rates quotation taken from the National June 3rd, 2005. Okay, if you look in the newspaper, all right, or you look, in the National or Post Courier, you will find some exchange rates or what your kina is worth, for example, what one kina is worth in other currencies, okay? All right, I'll give you one example. Okay, here let's look there. Okay, look on the screen. What your kina is worth, right? I also have it here. Wait. Okay, it shows that, right, it shows one kina, okay, one kina in US dollars, one kina is worth 0.32, or you can round it off to 2 decimal places. You can say one kina is worth 0.32 US dollars. Can you see? Okay, instead of saying 0.3210, just round it off to 2 decimal places. So you can say one kina is worth 0.32 US dollars. Okay, in Australian dollars, one kina is worth what? 0.42. Okay, you just forget about the 47, you round it off to 2 decimal places. One kina is worth 42 Australian dollars. You clear? 8Cs and receiving students? Okay, what about in Japanese yen? One kina is worth how much in Japanese yen? 35, 35 yen? Okay, in Japanese yen. New Zealand dollars, one kina is worth 0.45 New Zealand dollars. Okay, all right. So this was taken from the national newspaper. Okay, what your kina is worth. All right, it shows one kina was worth, it shows what one kina was worth in other currencies on Friday, 3rd June 2005. Okay, from that quotation, okay, I have 4 questions for you to answer. Okay, we've already gone through that. Okay, it says use the exchange rates illustrated to answer these 4 questions. And then it says correct your answers to 2 decimal places. Okay, number 1. Tony has 150 kina in his account. How much will he spend? Okay, if he goes to the United States, he has 150 kina. All right? If he goes to the United States, is he going to use that 150 kina in the United States? No. Okay, he will have to change it, okay, into US dollars. So how much will he spend in the United States? So you look at those exchange, this quotation here, okay, and then you work out how much will he spend. You're not going to look at Australian dollars, right? You're not going to look at Canadian dollars or Great Britain pound or Hong Kong dollars. You look at US dollars, okay, and you'll work out how much. Okay, wait. Okay, quickly, just copy down the question down first. 8Cs, receiving students. There are 4 questions. Copy down question number 1 quickly. You don't have to copy this one down. You just, from here, you look and you'll answer your question. Okay, you finished copying down question 1. Okay, if you finish question 1, okay, do question 2, you'll copy down question 2, and then you can, maybe you can copy down the questions first, quickly, and then you can answer your questions. Okay, receiving students, you can copy down this question quickly, and then I'll change it to the quotation slide. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. Number 2. She has 500 kina. I didn't put 500 kina there. Okay, Hatsi wants to go for a holiday in Singapore. She has 500 kina. How many Singapore dollars will she receive from the bank? Okay, again, Hatsi wants to go for a holiday in Singapore. She has 500 kina. How many Singapore dollars will she receive from the bank? Okay, that's number 2. Number 3. Okay, you're supposed to be copying down your questions first. Okay, once you've got all questions, 4 questions down, okay, you'll go through this quotation here. You study the quotation and you work out your answer for each question. All right, receiving students, copy down those questions quickly into your exercise books, and then you go to your quotation. Go through your quotation, exchange rates, and you'll answer your questions. Okay, that's question number 3. All right, and number 4. Number 4 is this one here. What would 700 kina be equal to in New Zealand dollars? What is this? Okay, you finished copying down the questions. Okay, can you quickly, number one, all right, number one, please can you work out those answers with your friends? Okay, if you're not sure, please put your hands up, okay? And I'll come and help you. Receiving students, if you're not sure, put your hands up and your teacher will come and help you. Okay, so question number 4, you finished copying that one down? Yes. What would 700 kina be equal to in New Zealand dollars? Okay, I'm going back to the quotation here. What your kina is worth. Okay, who's finished with number 1? Who's got answer number 1? Thank you, very good. Number 2? Okay, good. Number 2, number 3? All right. So you others are still copying down your questions. Come on, you should be working on your answers now. Number 1. Okay, don't forget your answer, all right? You must, okay, correct to 2 decimal places, huh? Okay. So for example, 1 kina is worth 0.32 US dollars. So from there, you work out your answer. Okay. Please, if you're not sure, put your hands up. If you're confused with the questions here, any of the questions, please ask. Hey, who's still whistling? We don't have any pussycats in here. Steven? You are All right, you finished with questions 1 and 2. So we'll correct question 1 and 2. And if you're still on question 3 and 4, then you can complete that for your homework, you others, okay? So we can correct question 1 and 2. All right, number 1, Tony is 150 kina. How much will he spend? How much will he spend in the United States? What do you do here? You are multiplying, okay, 150 by 0.32. Okay, 150 times 0.32. All right. What will your answer be? Is this 3? Four. 2 decimal places. 1, 2. What's your answer? 48 US dollars. Not 48 kina, 48 US dollars. Because you multiply 150 by 0.32. Okay, that's number 1. That's the answer for number 1, receiving students. Number 2. Okay, what's your answer for number 2? Okay, Hatsi wants to go for holiday in Singapore. She has 500 kina, and she has to change that 500 kina into Singapore dollars. So you look at Singapore dollars here, 0.53. So 0.53 multiply times 500. Okay, 300,000,000, 15, 26, 0, 2, right? Okay, 00562 12, 265 Singapore dollars. Simple as that. Okay. All right. I said question 3 and 4 we correct that. For your home, you leave it as your homework, and in our next lesson we go through this. Okay. Thank you. We'll stop here. That brings us to the end of our lesson. Anyway, currency is money that is used in a particular country. All right. Our keyword for today, currency. Okay. Good morning, 8Cs. Thank you, 8Cs and receiving students and teachers for listening.
Teachers, here is your reference for the next lesson. Your strand, substrand, outcome, the topic, materials, and your reference.